Bailey Wright, mother-in-law, passed away, so thoughts of him.
Everybody, here we are, finally back to Championship football. Sunderland versus Millwall this Saturday, 12:30 kick-off, and for a change, well, not for a change, no surprise, it's live on Sky, because Sky haven't been able to show any football, because they're not allowed to show the World Cup.
A few things I want to talk about. Bailey Wright, mother-in-law, passed away, so thoughts of him. He's kind of emotional about it the other day, like
But he would be.
Which is kind of like, so our thoughts of him. Also, rumours about Ross Stewart gone to Borough.
Hold on.
What?
Also, congratulations, Bailey Wright, for reaching the knockout stages of the World Cup. Good luck against Argentina.
Not too much, because we won back at the Sunderland. But apparently rumours about Stewart going to Borough. Michael Carrick's let it known that his main target is Ross Stewart. What's your thoughts, Stephen?
Oh, sorry, I dozed off there. Dozed off because I'm sick to fucking death and listening to rumours of Stewart going here, Stewart going there, Stewart doing this, Stewart doing that.
Bullshit.
He's in red and white, he's playing for us, and he's chomping at the bit ready to get back in action. So he's a Sunderland player, and as far as I'm concerned, he's staying a Sunderland player.
And we've got an option to extend his contract as well.
Exactly.
So it's just
he's on contract
bullshit.
at the end of this season, and we've got the option to extend it for another year.
Exactly.
So he's gone anywhere. Chill.
Should we just quickly crack on with Millwall? Millwall, Stephen, it's the sixth in the league. They were 14th when we originally did this, the first game when we meant to play, and then it got rearranged to the later date. They were 14th. In the last 5, they've drew 4 and won 1, lost 1. But they did draw in a friendly against Bromsby, which means absolutely
fuck all.
Means jack shit.
Means absolutely no.
We drew in our game against. We won against. Newcastle, Saudi Arabia, Al-Shabaab. Apologies for that one, just a slip of the tongue. We beat them 1-0 and Ahmad shone in that one, and there's somebody wrote a daft thing saying that Man United are going to recall him in January.
I think they're going to recall all the loanees, because they've got loads of players in the match day squad to put their young'uns in. So he's gone nowhere, and we've got him for the rest of the season.
No, it's just more rumours and bullshit. What we're sick
but
of.
I like to say Borough's now 6th. Not Borough. Millwall. They're 6th. Yeah, they've won 9, drew 4, lost 7. Obviously, like you says, they're in 6th. They're above us. But looking at stats-wise, we've both scored 26 goals this season. We've both kept 6 clean sheets this season. We've done more successful dribbles, I think, but they might have completed slightly more passes. Now, there's stats. You can tell I've missed Championship football.
The stat man's back.
Right, but this Saturday, with the only games playing in the Championship, like I say, it's the rescheduled one from when the Queen died. Rest in peace, Queen. And I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to it. I'm more of a club man.
Same, definitely.
If Sunderland to win the FA Cup or England to win the World Cup, I'm Sunderland all day long. Simple as that. I've been watching some of the World Cup, but I'm always in fucking work, so I've missed a lot of the games. But I can't wait to get the match on Saturday.
Same. I'm really excited. Anyway, back to Millwall again. Some players who they've got to watch for is me and Stephen. We're having a bit of to and fro of how to pronounce his name. I went for Zian Fleming. You went for?
Zian, who gives a fuck? His second name's Fleming.
But he's known as the Bromsby Berkham, apparently.
Bromsby
Berkham. And anyway, he scored 3. Well, he scored 3 in his last game. It was a first half hat-trick. He's got 9 in 14. He plays behind the striker. We've got to watch out for him. He's a threat. Obviously, we're getting 9 goals already.
Well, they've got a few strikers that they've got Benoe Afobe.
Aye.
He's a known player, but he's only got 1 or 2 this season. So he hasn't been as good as what you'd expect him to be this season. And of course, they've also got George Honeyman. He had mixed reviews when he was at Sunderland. I personally liked him. He was always able to create things. He never stopped. He was a box-to-box grafter like Henderson, just not as good. But he's always capable of scoring every now and then and creating things. Hopefully, he doesn't do too much of that on Saturday. And the other only player I think is worth mentioning is Charlie Creswell.
Tom Bradshaw's got 4 goals for them as well. Forward.
4
goals would, it's...
All right, Tom Bradshaw's got 4 goals.
I'd mention him.
Charlie Creswell, defender. We were linked with him heavily in the summer. He decided to go to Millwall. He's got 4 goals from defence and 1 assist. He's a bit of a beast and he's one to watch. He loves getting forward. And from what I've heard, he's a hell of a player.
We did mention him in our last match preview as well, because he's like you say, defender getting 4 goals. It's outstanding, really. But you know what really excites me about this, Stephen, is the fact that no one in the league has really run away with goals at the 9. Stewart got 5 and then he's been out for 12 games. So he would be clear if he was still in the squad. But that's not the most important thing. It's where we are in the table. And Millwall are doing well, currently in 6th, like we say. So
but
it's going to be a hard game.
If this is our game in hand. If we win, we bounce up in the top half of the table. It's still really ridiculously close.
It is.
And like I say, I don't look at the table till around about Christmas time. And although today I opened door 1 on my advent calendar, and when I say Christmas time, I mean around the Christmas period, like Christmas, in between Christmas and New Year.
Well, apparently Mowbray did say, I think it was Mowbray, I heard somebody say it's a bit like a COVID season where it's just so tight, the league, like it's unpredictable, isn't it? And it was similar to when we had that League One, and
the bottom teams are beating the top teams.
It's very strange league.
The results are going bizarre. You couldn't predict them. I mean, my coupon's been bust nearly every week.
I see them. I've been fuming.
But anyway, moving on to Sunderland.
Yep.
The big news that everyone's talking about and everyone wants to know: Ross Stewart is back in full training with the team. Now, in Mowbray's press conference, he mentioned that he's back in training with the squad. Today was his first full training session, doing everything that the squad did. When they were over in
Dubai.
That's the place. When they were over there, he was mixing. He was doing his own stuff, but then he was training with the team, doing his own stuff. But today was the first day he's actually done the full training session with the team. He's going to be doing it tomorrow. Now, Mowbray says, in Stewart's head, Stewart says he's ready.
Which he had.
Of course. Mowbray reckons he might need a week's full training. But what he did go to say is, I think he's going to start him on the bench. And I think he's going to bring him on if he feels needed.
Similar to what he done with Ellis Sims, really, when he...
Pretty much, yeah.
So
I think he's going to bring him on if needed. If he'll hope we don't, because then he'll have another full week, 9 days after Saturday's game, before our next game against West Brom. But if we need him, he's there. He's back training.
Got moved to Monday, didn't it?
I know. I said after Saturday's game, 9 days until... Fucking hell. See what I've got to work with.
No. Did you see what Mowbray said about Alicia digging his hand?
Aye, done him in,
They had like the coaches and all the staff.
Like a staff game, aye.
Like a staff game. And Alicia just done Mowbray.
He says he's a beast, basically. But leading on, Alicia is back. Gooch is back. They're in contention for the game on Saturday. O'Nien's done his suspension, so he's back as well. Obviously, Bailey White's not going to be back, and he has been starting at the back. Well, he did the last game. Not be long before we've got a full squad. So I don't know who he's going to go with. On Saturday, he's either going to... Danny Bartle will be playing because he's been phenomenal. Well, then give us your lineup. Right, Patterson in goal. Right. Me, personally, I would have Huggins right back, Serkin left back. I'd have Bart and Alicia in the middle. Oh, no, I wouldn't. Oh, yes, I would. Right. Yeah, I'll go with Bart and Alicia in the middle. But I'd have Alicia on the left-hand side. Then I'd have... I forget all players, it's been that long. Corey Evans and Barr in the middle, and then I'd have Clark, Pritchard, Roberts and Ahmad up top. Whoa, Ahmad. Well, see, I've gone for Patterson at the back, obviously. He's not going to do that though, is he? Patterson in goal. No, well, no, that's what you've gone for. I've gone for Patterson. Then right back, I've gone for Gooch. Listen, we missed him when he was out, and I think Huggins has been class. He has personally, but I would go for Gooch. Then centre back, I would go for 09 and Bart. And no, we didn't know how far Ballard is on that. If Ballard's ready to go, I would play Ballard. He said he's almost there, so he's stepping up on Saturday. Well, I'm changing mine. Starting Sims, Roberts on the bench and Diallo on the right. That's what I think he's going to go with. That's what I'm going with myself personally. Anyway, the way he played against Al Shabaab, he was amazing. He threw a ball to Sims. Birmingham. You know, you've got to play him. Up top, I'm going for Sims as well instead of. Just change it. I've just changed it. And Clark on the other side, Evans in front of the defence, and Serkin at left back. But pretty much Pritchard and all behind the striker in the middle. So pretty much similar. Yeah. It's like a one up top three. Look, it's going to be a tough game regardless. Millwall, they are a tough team. Oh, hard. It's always a physical game. But I mean, you say this that we're currently bottom of the Championship Fair Play League because we've had more yellow cards than anybody else. Because at 09, he single-handedly got us there himself. Like, Evans got the ban first, remember that. But we're a physical team, they're a physical team, so I think it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a bit of a rough one. It's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised to see a red card in this match, if I'm honest with you. Hopefully it's not on our side. No. The weird is because we're very similar in the way we're playing. Yes, the 4 points above us, but that means now. I think it's either going to be an absolute goal fest or 0-0. It's going to be 0-0 or 1-0. Do you know what, personally, Stephen, like you say, we're evenly matched. Yes, we're down where we are in the league and they're in 6th, but with this game in hand, the league being tight, I see us like in a similar position.
false position where you're in,
Yeah.
I would say. With our main man, Ross Stewart, the best striker in the league, out.
In the world.
In the world, he is. He's the best striker in the world. I think he was shite.
The song says it, so it must be true.
It is. So for me personally, I would say like it probably is we'll cancel each other out all over the park, and it might be a 0-0. But Ross Stewart coming off the bench to get the winner. I'm going to go for my score prediction straight away. 1-0 Sunderland.
Well, that's okay, because I'm going at the far end of what I said, and I'm going to go 3-2 Sunderland.
What the?
Exactly.
Well,
it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
I had chocolate for my breakfast this morning. I'm going for 3-2 Sunderland.
Remember, everybody, leave your comments what you think the score's going to be, the line-up, and how you've been enjoying the World Cup. Anything you like, just leave it in the comment section below.
I've got to go to work now.
Yeah, he's got to be here.
See us on Saturday. We'll be outside the ground. Well, if it's raining, we'll not be outside. We'll be inside. But we'll come and see us if you want to see hello. Right. We'll have a bit crap with you, see what you think about the game coming up. And Paul,
that's about it. Hit the thumbs up
and subscribe if you're new.
See you in the next video.
With the lads.